Welcome to Today on a very special Friday morning, November the 8th, 2013. I'm Willie Geist along with Al Roker and Natalie Morales. And yes, you saw the tree right there in that shot as it rolled in. It is here. It is time. And you guys were on board as it made its way into Rockefeller Plaza.
76 feet tall.
Yeah.
Shelton, Connecticut. The
Bagoshi family.
Bagoshi
from Shelton, Connecticut donated it this year. Actually, it was planted in their yard as a Christmas tree, or I guess over 50 years ago.
I think it's 80 years old.
Yeah, and it's grown obviously into this beautiful blue spruce that's going to be.
When you see that tree come in and you see the Rockettes on our plaza,
and you see the crowds building automatically.
It's time. Yes.
And cue the holiday crowd.
Yes.
What's so great is it's so much a part of people's family traditions. I remember my dad and my Uncle Champ bringing me, my brother, and my cousins down here to see the Christmas. Back then, back in the day, they not only did you see the Christmas show, you saw a movie. We saw The Absent-Minded Professor with Fred McMurray.
They put it like a big screen outside?
Big screen. No, inside. At Radio City.
How cool.
And you'd see this movie, and then you'd see the Christmas show. It was
for your dad, it eats up a whole day. You're in the dark, you're not talking.
Oh, he and my Uncle Champ left.
They were gone.
They
We'll pick you up when it's over.
By the way, you can watch the Christmas in Rockefeller Center special on December the 4th, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, as we light up the tree.
I like how jaunty we are wearing those hats.
You really are. It's fitting nice. Al, you're just sitting a little high on there.
Yeah, just a bit.
All right, so in the news this morning, Chuck Todd had an exclusive interview with President Obama yesterday.
Made a lot of news.
Made a lot of news because the president apologized to Americans who are losing their current health insurance plans as a result of the Affordable Care Act.
Do you feel like you owe these folks an apology for misleading them, even if you didn't intentionally do it? But at this point, they feel misled, and you've seen the anger that's out there.
Even though it's a small percentage of folks who may be disadvantaged, it means a lot to them, and it's scary to them. And I am sorry that they are finding themselves in this situation based on assurances they got from me. We've got to work hard to make sure that they know we hear them and that we're going to do everything we can to deal with folks who find themselves in a tough position as a consequence of this.
So hard to say I'm sorry, just straight I'm sorry, right?
You kind of start with
I'm sorry that they find themselves in this position.
Well, the small percentage of Americans,
small percentage
he points
that
out,
are in this position.
And by the way, that small percentage adds up to a lot of Americans.
Yeah.
The president's comments were made 10 days after NBC News' Lisa Myers, her investigative unit, reported the administration has known since the summer of 2010 that millions of Americans could lose their insurance under the new law. So the president has apologized. He's admitted the website's been a disaster. So now the question is, what does he do about it and what happens next?
Yeah. I mean, and he still was in support of Kathleen Sebelius, the Health and Human Services Secretary, as well in that interview. So, I mean, it's clearly going to take a lot of soul searching and figuring out how to get this thing to work.
Yeah, he says she's not going anywhere.
Right.
Big story across the country, indeed on the front page of the New York Post. They're calling it a fatwa, right? Yeah, okay, all right. The FDA announced a proposal Thursday that would eliminate trans fats in all foods. Trans fats are used in processed food and restaurants to improve the texture, the shelf life, the flavor of foods.
Here's Cliff, our trans fat fairy.
Thank you, trans fat fairy.
Fantastic stuff.
See, the thing is, New York imposed a trans fat ban back in 2007. I don't think I've missed or even noticed a difference. Have you noticed a difference?
Mayor Bloomberg a lot of flack, but he's there's certain things he's been ahead of the curve on.
I mean, the donut still tastes like the donuts that I have in other parts of the country that have trans fats.
Yeah, and how about, and they can make it work. Because we had those Satis fries from Burger King.
Mercy, were those good.
Those were awfully tasty.
And the Bloomberg ban is only in restaurants in New York City. It's not all food in New York, obviously. They couldn't do that. The FDA will collect comments on its plan for the next 2 months and then will announce a phase-out timetable to get rid of trans fats. Different foods will have different timelines, apparently, depending on how easy it is to find a substitute. So that's what these companies will be forced to do. Get rid of the trans fats, find something else that serves a similar purpose that isn't so bad for you.
I don't know the science behind the trans fats, because clearly there's a lot of science, because it's what makes your food kind of
taste
the
good.
Gooiness or the crunchiness in French fries, the mouthfeel. But there are plenty of other substitutes, and actually going back to the farm foods, the old butter, which seemed to be just fine.
The old butter.
The old butter. Back to the farm. Let's go back to the farm. And the old butter. The old buttermilk.
I remember old butter.
Old buttermilk. Come on in.
Which buttermilk actually has very little fat.
Very little fat.
Very little
What's
fat.
up with that? Why do they call it buttermilk? I don't know.
Certain
Certain things you don't know. the farm? What do you call it? I don't know. Cold buttermilk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Old buttermilk sounds like a sawhorse coming into the barn.
Bring on that old buttermilk.
Get over in here.
You go from old Al to all of a sudden you're on the farm.
That's right. Okay, old buttermilk.
So it's only a matter of time before the trans fats are gone. I don't know how you feel about this next one. I don't want to hear people
It's
on
an
the phone.
outrage. I'm outraged.
Just let's stop this.
Now, I'm a big fan of GoGo. You know, the folks on the
GoGo
plane
in-flight.
that provide the wireless internet.
Wi-Fi on a plane is a great thing.
But now they say they developed a new system that'll allow passengers on some flights to use their phones.
To text
Don't
and to
do
talk.
this, GoGo.
Text
do not do
and
this.
talk.
No.
Nobody wants this.
No.
They already offer this on business flights, and you know, like for I guess, you know, those
Like on
very
private planes?
elite
Yeah.
who fly in those private
You want to
flights.
talk in private on your private
Right.
plane? Good for you.
Good for you. Do it.
Good for you.
You got a private jet, God bless you.
Think about
We
as
don't.
soon as we land, these
Oh,
people
my
who,
God.
hey, I just landed. Yes, right. Yes, I'm gonna be home in about 30 minutes. Do you really think they care?
Yeah.
If you sound like that at home, they're thinking, you know what, stay away for a while.
Basically, how this works is you download an app before you take off,
Right.
and you have it on your phone. You can click on it and make phone calls. They're currently in discussions with commercial airlines.
This is opening
Doing
up
it-
Pandora's box. Because once you put that out there, you can't take it back, and then people are going to be. You can't shut the person up next to you.
We don't like to let old buttermilk talk on the phone in the barn there, so we certainly don't want it on the plane.
The Wi-Fi is great. You can
it's
check email
fantastic.
if you need. If it's a
Sure.
6-hour flight to the West
Play
Coast,
games,
you check
play
in.
games.
Yeah.
Please.
To me, like, my flight time is my zen time. I mean, I like the fact that I usually do not go on a go-go, and I just chill. I read a book. When was the last time you read a good book? When was the last time you watched all your shows back to back? That's what
Maybe they could have an area down in the cargo hold where you can make phone calls.
Yeah, with the pets.
You got to go down with the
Where they have the
pets and the
eject
luggage.
button. If you get too loud, they can eject you off the plane.
I'm sorry, there's a dog next to me right now, but I'm going to be on the ground in about 30 minutes. Yeah, it'll be great.
Down there with exotic snakes calling your buddies. I love it.